Good morning, kiddos. Hi, how are you all doing? Okay, so for today's session, what are we studying? That's right. Today we are doing negative numbers and addition. In our previous session, I explained you how additions and subtractions work on a number line, right? Today we are going to study the same thing in depth. Okay, let's get started. Let's do a quick revision of what we studied in the last session. Okay, so for today's topic is negative numbers and addition. Yeah, okay, so how do we do addition with negative numbers on a number line? I told you two methods, right? Method one is direct addition, which we do just by looking at the numbers, right? And method 2 is the number line method, right? You need to draw a number line and then show your question on a number line and then try to get the answer out of it. Okay, that is the method 2. Let's take a question. Let's say we have -4 plus 2. Okay, so if you're drawing a number, before you do this on a number line, I want you to do the method 1. How do we do the method 1? What did I tell you? When you see two different numbers with two different signs, the first thing you need to know is that this is a subtraction. It is a direct subtraction. Okay, 4 minus 2 gives you what? That's right, 4 minus 2 is 2. What is the greater number from these two? That's right, it is 4, right? So 4 is negative or positive? It is a negative number. So our answer, what we get, will also be a negative number. Clear? This is how we do method 1, which is a direct addition or direct subtraction, you can say. Now method 2, you need to draw a number line, take a midpoint 0. On your right side of the 0 comes all the positive numbers, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. On your left side comes all negative numbers, -1, -2, -3, -4. The negative number we have here is -4 and the positive is just 2. So you can just stop at the numbers what we have in the question. Now what is the first number we have? -4. So we need to start from -4, which is here. What is the next number? It is +2. So from 4 we are going to take 2 steps forward because it is addition. If this was subtraction, then we would have taken 2 steps backward. Got it? So we'll take 2 steps forward. From -4 it is 1 and then 2. Where did it stop? That's right, it is -2. The same answer which we got when we have done the method 1. Okay, let's see what is written here. Okay, you will need square paper. I don't think you need square paper. Okay, now see. You may have noticed that the order you should add numbers does not matter. Understood? The order of adding numbers does not matter. Because if you take -4 plus 2 and the answer you are getting from it is -2, even if you take 2 minus 4, still you get the same answer. You're just switching their places, but the signs what they had earlier, they are still the same. Okay, there is no change in this except their positions. Okay, now 2 minus 4 gives us what? That is right, it is 2. Since the greater number has negative sign, that is why our answer will also be a negative number, which is -2. Understood? That is what he meant by this statement. You may have noticed that the order that you add numbers does not matter. For example, 4 plus 3 can also be written as how? 3 plus 4. Understood? Now you can use this idea to help you add negative numbers to work out 7 plus -3. So there is an addition happening here, but the number what we are taking is, first number is positive number, the second number is a negative number. So what is the question they have taken there? 7 plus -3. Understood? Can you rewrite this question like -3 plus 7? Can you do this? Of course you can do this. You're not changing anything here. You're just switching the positions. You're taking -3 this side and sending +7 on the other side. Okay, you're just switching their places. Understood? Clear? So it can also be written like -3 + 7. So you tell me, for -3 + 7, what is the answer? You have two different signs here. We are doing method 1. Okay, so we have two different signs here, so it is a subtraction. Yeah, so 7 minus 3 gives us what? That's right, it is 4. And what is the greater number we have? It is 7, and 7 is a positive number, so our answer will be just 4. What did I tell you the other day? If there is no sign before a number, that means it is a positive number. Clear? Now let's do the same question on a number line. Let's take a midpoint 0. And how many positive numbers we have here? It is 7, right? The positive number we have here is 7. So let's make 7 points on the number line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. What is the negative number we have? -3, right? So we can stop till -3. -1, -2, -3. So what is the first number? It is -3. So the steps will start from -3. How many steps do we need to take? 7 steps, and they have to be forward. How many steps we need to take here? 7, right? So we need to take 7 steps forward because it is addition. That is why we are taking 7 steps forward. I always repeat this, guys. Please remember that if it's only addition, then the steps will be taken forward. If the number is negative, if we are subtracting, that means we need to take the steps backward. Okay, so from -3, how many steps we need to take? 7. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where did we stop? That's right. 4. Which 4? Positive 4 or negative 4? That's right. It is a positive 4. This is our answer for this. Now, it's the same thing what they have done here. To work out 7 plus -3, it can also be written like -3 plus 7. The answer which they got is 4. They showed the same thing again on the number line. What I just did explain it to you. It's the same exact thing. What they are showing on the number line is they are doing a direct jump here. Okay, I have taken steps so that you could understand it clearly. The direct step will also be like, you need to count like how many steps you need to take to reach the destination. So that is why the steps wise will be easier for you than taking a direct step. Okay, so the steps will be 7 steps plus 7. Now, okay, let's look at the exercise questions. Okay, exercise 1S. What is the first question we have here? Write these additions in another way by changing the order of adding. So we need to switch the positions. Take -3 this side and put your 5 on the other side. It is -3 plus 5. Okay, that is how you have to do for other questions also. Now, what is the next question we have here? That's right. Look at the addition shown on these number lines. So what do you have to do? Using the drawings to help you copy and complete. So the first question is what here? It is 5 plus -3, which can also be written like -3 plus 5, right? Which gives us, you need to check what is the answer. From -3, he has taken 5 steps. What is the answer they got? That's right, it is 2. The answer for the first question is 2. So that is how we need to do B and C. Got it? Now, third question, work out. 4 plus -2. Again the same thing. First you need to switch the places and then show them on number line, or if you want to do the method 1 just by subtracting the numbers or adding the numbers, it's the same thing. I'll just show you first 2 questions. The rest all questions you need to take it as a homework. So let's take 3A. What is the first question we have? 4 plus -2, right? So we need to switch the places. That would give us -2 plus 4, right? So what did I tell you? When you see 2 different signs, that means it is a subtraction, right? So what is 4 minus 2? That's right, it is 2. And what is the greater number we have here? It is 4. Since 4 is positive number, our answer will also be positive. That's it. Now B. 5 plus minus 4. Again, switch the places. That gives us minus 4 plus 5. 5 minus 4, if you take out 4 from 5, that gives us what? 1. And which one is the greater number? It is 5. And it is a positive number. That means our answer will also be a positive number. Clear? That is how you need to do the rest all problems. Please finish it, guys. What is the fourth bit? Copy and complete. Here it is like a direct question. These are like normal basic subtractions, if you can see. Understood? Because the first number we see is a greater number. The second number is a smaller number. So if you are taking a smaller number from a bigger number, the answer which you get will always be always be what? That's right. Positive answer. Okay. What is 5 minus 3? That's right. It is 2. Since 5 is positive, that is why your answer will also be positive. Understood? Now, 7 minus 2? That's right. Answer is 5. What is 4 minus 1? That's right. It is 3. Next, what is the fifth bit we have here? The answers for questions 2 and 4 are shown below. Which one is the question 2? This is the question 2. Which one is the question 4? This is the question 4. Okay. So you do not have to do so much of hard work trying to find answers for this, because the answers are directly given here for the question 2 and question 4. Okay. So what are the answers for questions 2? It is 2, 3 and 5, right? 2, 3, 5. And for question 4, it is 2, 3, 5 again. So yeah, for the question 5, what do we have to find here? What do you notice by comparing both columns? This one and this one. Okay. What do you notice by comparing both columns? Can you see a quick way to find the answer when you add a negative number to a positive number? So what is it? What is happening here? What is the difference between this? So the smaller numbers are negative and the greater numbers are positive. That is all you need to know. Okay. If the greater numbers are positive, your resulting value will also be positive. Okay. If your greater numbers are negative, your resulting value will also be negative. That is what he is trying to explain you here. Always understand, when you are subtracting or adding two numbers with two different signs, you need to check which number is greater. If a greater number is a negative, then your resulting value will be negative. If a greater number is positive, your resulting value will be positive, like how we did in the questions 2 and 4. That is why we have positive answers. See here, in the question 2, what happened? All the positive numbers are greater than the negative numbers, right? That is why our answers were positive. Even in the question 4, all the first numbers were greater and they were positive. That is why our results for all these three questions were also positive. Clear? Now, next bit, 6th bit. Use the quick way from question 5 to work out 5 plus minus 2. First, you need to switch their places. Let me do two questions for you from this. Which bit are we doing? 6th bit. 6a. 5 plus minus 2. Right? So, addition. What are we doing here? It is addition, right? All the problems are addition. So, do not worry. So, the positive sign always remains in between these two numbers. So, all you need to concentrate on the numbers what you're switching. So, minus 2 comes in the place of 5. Plus, and 5 goes to the place of minus 2. That gives us minus 2 plus 5. So 5 minus 2 is what? It is 3. And the greater number what we have here is? That's right. It is 5 and it is a positive number. That is why our answer will also be positive. Clear? Now, the next question, let's do F, which is minus 2 plus 10. Okay, here minus 2 plus 10 is already sorted. You do not have to switch their places. It is direct minus 2 plus 10. Earlier questions, there was a difference. You see the difference between earlier question and the question what we have now? Here, the two signs are side to side. That is why we switched their positions. And we can also write this in the other form, like multiplying the signs. Okay, that's gonna be a little difficult for you. I'll explain that to you later in the upcoming sessions. Okay, not now. So here it is direct minus 2 plus 10. So you do not have to switch their places. So now you guys tell me, what is 10 minus 2? That's right. It is 8. And the greater number is positive. That is why our answer will also be positive. That's it. Clear? Next. Question 7. Copy the sentence and choose words from those in the brackets to complete it. Okay. Adding a negative number gives the same answer as dash or dash number. That is nothing but adding a negative number, he's saying. So our answer will be subtracting a positive number. Right? Adding a negative number gives the same answer as subtracting a positive number. So adding a negative number gives the same answer as subtracting a positive number. What is 8-bit now? We have two types of questions here. One is separated. One is two different numbers. One is positive number and one is negative number. The other type of question is where you see the signs next to each other. So what do you have to do here? Here you need to switch the places and then you need to find the answer. For the question A, do you have to switch the places? No, you don't have to, because it is minus 10 and plus 12. And we do not see any two signs next to each other, right? That is why we do not switch the places here. But you have to switch places for question E and question F. Okay, so the rest all problems are like normal, but for question E and question F you need to switch the places so that you do not see two signs next to each other. Clear? Now you can use number line to add two negative numbers. Understood? If you have to add two negative numbers in a number line, how do we do that? I'll explain you that. Did we add two negative numbers before? We did not, right? Now I'll tell you how to add two negative numbers on a number line. So let's get started. Let's take two negative numbers. Let's say we have minus 4 plus minus 6. So we have two negative numbers here. Okay, so now you need to draw your number line such that you only have to see negative numbers. You only need negative numbers on your number line. You do not need positive numbers because you are not going to go into positive section. When you are adding two negative numbers, your answer will be in negative. Okay, so remember, when you are adding two negative numbers, your answer will always be negative. That is why you do not need positive numbers here. So if this is your 0, what is the greatest number we have here? 6, right? So let's just take numbers till 6, which is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5 and minus 6 and minus 6. Okay, so yeah, in this question there is this twist. Okay, even if you switch the places of numbers, you are still gonna get two different signs next to each other. So that means you need to multiply the signs. What is plus into minus? That's right, it is minus. So let me just tell you the conversions for signs. Plus into minus gives you minus. Minus into plus also gives you minus. Into plus also gives you minus. Minus into minus gives you plus. Plus into plus gives you plus. What did you understand by the conversion of these signs? It is simple. Always remember this trick. Okay, when you see two different signs, that means your answer will be negative. It can be either plus into minus or minus into plus. The answer is negative. When you have two different signs, two same signs getting multiplied, then your answer will be positive. Minus into minus gives you plus. Plus into plus also gives you plus. Understood? Two same signs, the answer is positive. Two different signs, when multiplied, the answer will be negative. Understood? So here, what do we see? We see two different signs getting multiplied. See, multiplication need not be that you see the sign. Okay, if you see a bracket, or even if you do not see a bracket, if the signs are plus and minus next to each other, that means you simply have to multiply the signs. Okay, to make it a one sign. So minus 4, what do we see here? Plus times minus 6. So plus times minus. So minus 4 plus into minus gives you, that's right, it is minus. And then what number we have here? It is 6. What numbers do we see here now? It is minus 4, minus 6. Let's just put few more numbers on the number line. Minus 7, minus 8, minus 9, minus 10. So what is the first number we see here? It is minus 4, right? So what is the next number we see here? It is minus 6. So where is our minus 4? It is here. Since this is minus 6, how many steps we need to take? we need to take 6 steps backward, right? Starting from -4. Let's do that from -4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is the answer we have here? It is where did it stop? It is -10. So the answer we got for -4 and -6 is what? It is -10. So for the conversions of signs, what did I tell you? When you have two different signs, when you multiply two different signs, the answer which you get is, that is positive. Yeah, that's right. So minus into minus gives you what? Plus. So when you have two different signs, all you need to remember is that you need to add the numbers. 6 plus 4 is what? It is 10. And the signs we have in the question, it is negative. So the answer will also be a negative 10. The process what we do here, that will be addition. Okay, you need to add the numbers. Here, both the numbers in our question has negative sign, right? So that is why we are adding these numbers. But the sign which we take will depend on the numbers. If the signs for both the numbers is negative, the sign for the answer will also be negative. If both the numbers are positive, then we'll add the numbers, but we'll take a positive sign. Understood? When we have same signs, the resulting value will be added with the same sign in the question. We need to take the same sign for the answer as well. Here it is addition. Okay, we add the numbers, but the sign what we take, it is of the numbers what we have in the question. Clear? So let's say I have a number 6 plus 4. Both these numbers are what? They are positive numbers. So the answer which I get will also be positive. It will be 10, right? If it's a simple 10, that means it is a positive 10. What did I tell you? If a number is positive, you do not have to show a plus sign before the number, right? But in negative numbers, what do we do? Let's take another question. Let's say we have -2, -4. So both these numbers has negative sign before them, right? So what do we do here? Since the signs are same, we need to do the addition for this. 2 plus 4 gives us 6. But the sign what we take depends on the numbers. Since we have negative sign for both the numbers, the answer will also be a negative number. For adding two negative numbers and adding two positive numbers, just remember these two statements, okay? So for negative numbers, what is the statement? Two negative numbers when added, it results in a negative number, but the numbers will be added. What are we doing here? We are adding the numbers, but the sign what we are taking is from the question itself, okay? The resulting sign will be negative if you are adding two negative numbers. But the answer what you get, that will be by addition of these two numbers. Understood? Two negative numbers when added, it results in a negative number, but the numbers will be added. For positive numbers, you know how to do it, right? You just look at the two numbers and then you add it. Since the numbers are positive, the resulting value will also be a positive number. Understood? Two positive numbers when added, it results in a positive number. Okay guys, that's it for today. Tomorrow I'll explain you in detail how to do the addition of two negative numbers. Okay, tomorrow I'll explain you how to add two negative numbers in depth. Okay, so tomorrow we are going to finish this exercise. Today I want you to finish all the homework problems what I gave you. Here we had one positive number and one negative number, addition of one positive and one negative number. Okay, that I think this is very clear for you. Tomorrow we are doing the addition for two negative numbers. Okay, today I did explain you how to add two negative numbers. Tomorrow it will be in depth. Okay, so yeah, that's it for today guys. See you tomorrow with the same topic. Okay, take care. Bye bye.